Alright, YouTube, what's happening? This is your bro Corvin. I'm back with you guys with another YouTube video today. And I understand that Infinite Warfare is getting all this hate, but I haven't really discussed it and, talked about my side of it, how I feel about it. Like, a lot of people, I don't know if you guys know, but I don't like the way Infinite Warfare looking. And as of now, I will not be buying the game. I don't think I will pre-order it or buy it unless I like get in and give away or something. But I'm willing to change that depending on how the multiplayer looks. So I want to, let you guys know about my take. Now, this is only my opinion. So, and nothing's facts or anything. This is just what I want in it. And hopefully this will change, my view and perspective. And I just want to talk about it with you guys. Sit back, relax, grab a cup of water, some juice, some soda, or something, a burger, whatever, hot dogs, whatever the fuck you want to eat. Sit back, relax, and listen to this. So, to me, I always liked Infinity Ward since like day one. I was one of the guys who preferred Infinity Ward over Treyarch. And I know that sounds crazy. Like, don't get me wrong. Treyarch, they did their thing. And I really do enjoy Treyarch. And I like Treyarch. It just Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 kind of disappointed me. And I understand that people say that, oh, Black Ops 2 is the greatest and Black Ops 3 is a really good game. But look, I didn't even really like Call of Duty 3 that much. I mean, it was cool, but I was more of, for Treyarch side, I was more of a, World at War, Black Ops 1 type of guy. So Black Ops 2 and 3 kind of disappointed me and I kind of fell off. But even then again, I still felt like Infinity War was better, and that's just my personal opinion. A lot of people used to get mad at me about that. I'm like, bro, this is just a fucking opinion. Like, calm down. It's not even that serious. Like, when people say, like, I know a couple of guys or a couple of my friends who say that Treyarch is way better than Infinity Ward, and I don't even get mad. Like, I can actually understand why they would say that, because I can see why people would love Treyarch's game over Infinity Ward's games. But anyway, let's go on and get into this. So for me, what the fuck, dude? Infinity Ward and Infinite Warfare, they gotta have similar names. That shit's so fucking confusing. Anyway, Infinite Warfare it has to have a great campaign. I understand a lot of people don't really fuck with the campaign, but I'm different. I'm the type of guy, I fucking love, Infinity Ward's campaigns. Infinity War hasn't disappointed me with a campaign yet. Like, I felt like Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4, even Call of Duty 1 and 2, but Call of Duty 4 all the way up until Ghost, I felt like they all had really good campaigns. I understand a lot of people say that, oh, well, it was the same thing. Everybody just want to, everybody just, that's how I felt like they were in my head. But they'd be like, it's just the same thing. At the end of the campaign, one guy escaped and then you have to go after another guy. But to me, the story was good and it was evenly done. Like, I felt like that shit was amazing. But that's just me. I'm a campaign guy. I like to play the campaign first. Like, I would sit there and I would grind the campaign for 7 or 8 hours straight on the day that it come out. Then I would hop on multiplayer and grind that shit and try to be one of the first people to make it to the highest prestige and stuff. Secondly, it has to have really good maps. If the game doesn't have good maps, the game will not be fun. I liked Ghost. I liked Ghost to a certain extent. To me, it wasn't the best Call of Duty or my favorite Call of Duty in my opinion, but I had fun on it, like, a lot. Like, I actually got the 10th prestige on Ghost. I haven't even got past 2nd prestige on Advanced Warfare or Black Ops 3. And I don't even play them like that for me, so that's saying something if I actually made it to 10th prestige on Ghost. So if the maps are not good, the game will not be fun. Stone Heaven, or whatever the fuck that map is called on Ghost. That map was fucking horrible. Like, I couldn't play that map at all whatsoever. But sometime I would play it, depending on if my friends want to sit there and play, then I have to suck it up and just sit there and play through it. But anyway, like, they also had maps like Strike Zone and shit that was fun like that. So I would, they had good maps and they had bad maps, but the majority of them, they gotta be good. They can't be too big. They gotta be fun maps, and that will kind of up the game a little bit. The third thing on my list was, are they really gonna have over 100 guns? Are they really gonna have like all these different fucking guns? If they are, let them really be guns. I don't want no fucking variants. Like, I don't even mind it. I was the type of guy that back in the day, but believe it or not, but back in the day, I would say that I wish they would make a Call of Duty where they have like every gun, right? And I think I've said this in a YouTube video in the past. Make it to where each gun has at least like 1 or 2 upgrades. Like, for example, let's take the ACR from Modern Warfare 2. If you want to upgrade it to the ACR 6.8 from Modern Warfare 3, and then maybe have one more upgrade. That was the type of upgrades, like not no like, you know, fucking 10 or 15 different type of variants for one weapon. I mean, I understand, like, in my opinion, I didn't mind it in Advanced Warfare. Like, it was kind of fun, so I didn't really care. And yeah, a lot of people hated it. You know, that's the type of shit that I kind of like. So I wasn't even tripping. I wasn't even really mad. So it is what it is, you know. And next, it has to have smooth gameplay. To me, all of Infinity Ward's games have always had smooth gameplay to me. Like, they've always felt good. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to say it. Like, they just felt good. Like, the guns and how you run and how you maneuver, it just felt good to me. Like, it has to make me want to come back and play more of that game, you know? So it has to have really smooth gameplay. And another thing is, everybody knows that I'm a old style, you know, type of, you know, World War I, World War II type of guy, but I'm really a modern. Like, I love the modern era. You know, I like the guns that we have in the modern era. Put those guns in Infinite Warfare, okay? Now, I understand that Infinite Warfare is probably going to have a lot of futuristic weapons. I don't mind that. Just make sure that implement some modern, or even, you know, World War I, World War II. You know, some people go on to say Civil War. Those old style guns, add them in with the futuristic shit. So people will have that, you know, you'd be able to play with an old type of gun that you would love. And you would be able to play with a futuristic gun if you want to try it out and you want to play with that. Mix it together. It doesn't have to be necessarily all futuristic. You know, make it that would even double your weapon count if they really want to try this 100 weapon shit. You know, if you want to have some futuristic sniper, add in the intervention. You want to have a futuristic, you know, Barrett, add in the real Barrett. You know what I'm saying? I know it's kind of sounding like a variant, but you know, they're probably going to have a gun that's kind of similar to the Barrett. So you might want to add in a gun, or the real one, and have your little knockoff Barrett, or however you want to see it. Have a lot of content in the game. The game gets stale if you don't have a lot of content. See, that's one thing I gotta say about Sledgehammer is, okay, not necessarily they don't add new maps, but they're giving weapons free, and they keep kind of supporting their game after the life cycle. As of right now, to me, Black Ops 3, although I don't play it, I can understand that it's kind of boring, because I understand, you know, a DLC will come out and a few days later it's already bored. I don't know, I don't really like Black Ops 3. That wasn't the case for me with, you know, Call of Duty 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 3, to a certain extent Black Ops 2, and even Ghost, although Ghost did get boring after a while. Like, I couldn't sit there and play that game for hours. I'd play like maybe 30 minutes to 2 hours at most. Sometime I would even be done after, or in the middle of a game. So you got to keep it a lot of content, you know. I understand people you know, criticize and laugh at some of the camos and stuff, like, this is a war game, why the fuck do you have a moving peak camo or whatever? You know, people like that shit. I don't mind it. I mean, as long as it stays, you know, like a regular, true, or like an old style, you know, Call of Duty to the heart, I don't really give a fuck. Shit, add in all the camos, you know what I'm saying? I kind of like the camos. Shit, give me a moving blue camo with some stars on it. I don't give a fuck. I'll rock that shit just to make sure that it actually feels like a Call of Duty and it doesn't feel like none of this future shit. So just keep a lot of content, from map-wise to hopefully you can customize your character, keep adding their shit. And yeah, I'm just curious if Infinity Ward is going to make this comeback after all the hate from Ghost. I feel like they will. You know, from as of right now, I was really disappointed in the way that Infinite Warfare looks. But I hear it time after time after time that, oh, well, you can't judge the game, it's not even out yet. And I understand that, but it's just the way it looks. And really, what really ticked me off is that they're only bringing 10 maps from Call of Duty 4, and they're making you buy it with the game. But from a business standpoint, that's actually a really smart idea, and I can see why they would do it. So, you know, you can get mad, but then you can't get mad for, you know, understanding that they're just trying to get their hustle on and get their, you know, get their cash that they had to invest in this game to hopefully get its sales back up so they can make it back and redo it again with another Call of Duty. So that's kind of how I look at it. I really hope that, you know, Infinite Warfare turns out to be good. As of now, I'm not fucking with the game, but depending on how the multiplayer looks will kind of make me change my mind. Like, if it really looks fun, if it really looks good, then I will probably get it. I will fuck with it, and if I like it, you'll see a whole bunch of content from me. You'll see me live streaming it a lot, and you'll just see me enjoying it as a whole. But until I see the multiplayer, then I can't really, you know, say too much on it. I can't really say that I'm gonna buy it because I probably won't buy it, you know. So until that time comes, then I'll let you guys see. But those are just some points that I think would be important for, you know, this Infinite Warfare to be a fun game. Now, remember, keep in mind, this is just my opinion, and these are just things that I want to see and hope that they do things that they do in this game. I hope they do them correctly. You know, I don't want it to be a flop. I haven't really sat down and grinded Call of Duty and enjoyed it and not got bored of it since Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3 was my last Call of Duty that I can literally sit there and play hour after hour after hour and not get bored. And until this day, I'll still go back and play that. It was like that from COD 4 all the way up to Modern Warfare 3. And then as Black Ops 2 came out, it slowly started to decline. And then after that, it was Ghost, and then Advanced Warfare, and now we're here with Black Ops 3. And I really hope that Infinite Warfare can bring that back up, but I don't know, you know, because I always sit up in Discord and talk with my bro J-Hop about this. We talk about this all the time, and we, you know, from the looks of it, in my opinion, it don't look that appealing to me. You know, I'm really not fucking with the way that it's looking. But again, I haven't played a Call of Duty campaign in a while, so I wouldn't really care if the campaign is that bad. I just won't fucking play it. I'll just stick to the multiplayer. Now, depending on if the multiplayer is good, would determine if I'll buy it or not. But, you know, we can only wait to see. And hopefully it's a good Call of Duty and I don't have to wait. I mean, either way, I'm going to play Battlefield 1. But, I mean, hopefully, you know, I really don't want Call of Duty to die. I remember all the times me and my older brother used to grind the fuck out of Call of Duty back in the day. And I honestly don't think Call of Duty will die because they will always have their hardcore fans who will buy it no matter what. I just don't want to see it keep going down, like slowly going downhill. And I want to see it get revived, and I want to see it do good again. And I want to be able to love Call of Duty. Like, I want to be able to love the games and grind them like I used to. But we just have to wait to see. And hopefully all goes well. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. These are just some of my thoughts and what I want to see and my opinions. Leave down a comment section below. Tell me what you guys want to see. Let's see your opinions. What do you guys want? And I will keep in touch, and I will try to respond to as many of you as I can, if anyone even comments, because they usually don't. But it's all good, though. You can follow me on twitter.com/LordVenom3 and twitch.tv/LordVenom3 and YouTube. Until next time, I will leave you guys with this gameplay, or the end of this gameplay. It's basically over, but hope you guys did enjoy. Until next time.